Good evening, my fellow content creators, and welcome back to my channel. So on today's video, I'm going to be practicing how to wheelie my motorcycle. And before we hop into that, I'm going to go over a few things that you're going to need before you actually get into wheeling. So if you want to fast forward to the part where I actually start wheeling or practicing wheeling, I'm going to put a timestamp in the video below, somewhere right here. Anyway, with that being said, a few things you're going to actually need before you actually start wheeling. Number one is, if you're not familiar with how to wheelie, go click on any one of the videos that's going to pop up in the screen somewhere in this video. There's plenty of them, and I don't want to bother anybody. This isn't a how-to video by any means. This is just me being me, showing people me and my progress with wheeling. So, first thing you're going to need to wheelie a motorcycle is a motorcycle. And since I don't know how to flip the camera, I'm just sitting on it. And you're going to need some sort of knowledge on how to ride a motorcycle. You should really get familiar with riding a bike before you actually try wheeling a motorcycle, if you don't want to damage it. Now we're going to go into the gear that you're going to need. I highly recommend some sort of a jacket with some sort of protectant in it, some sort of padding. That way, if you do fall, you don't get too scraped up, too hurt. I recommend a pair of gloves. These are Alpine Stars SMX 2s. They're not the best with like the Velcro and everything, but they do have some protection. They have the carbon reinforced knuckles, and they're going to protect your hands. Another thing I highly recommend is when you're riding a motorcycle, wear a helmet, please. You don't want to be a crayon on the road. Just wear it. I know it sucks, but it'll help you in the long run. Wear your helmet. I'm not the gear police. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I just recommend wearing your gear. Next thing you're going to need, if you're doing this solo, I highly recommend some sort of a camera. I got my GoPro that I'm going to set up somewhere to capture me doing dumb stuff. If you don't feel like damaging your bike, if you feel like you're going to drop it and you're still paying it off, if that's the route you went, I recommend getting some frame sliders, frame guards, whatever you want to call them. I highly recommend it because if you do get a little too squirrely, go too far back, you might drop your bike. Next thing I also recommend is wear, I would say tight clothing, but wear clothing that's not going to get snagged on anything on your bike. Don't have like frayed clothing. Don't be wearing sandals and socks while you're trying to learn how to wheelie. And if you can, tuck in your shirt. These are all things that are all recommendations. I'm sure people out there be like, I wheelied a pit bike with no clothes on into a pond. That's fine. That's you. I'm just everyday people who don't want to fuck up their bikes and don't want to fuck up their bodies. So we're going to head onto a nice, safe road that has minimal traffic or no traffic to be able to practice how to wheelie. And if you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and comment. Hit that bell icon too. So let's head on over there. Alright, so I think I abused my bike enough for the night. I'm gonna call it a night. I spent a good 20 minutes trying to practice how to wheelie, and I think I got some pretty good ones. The other thing I forgot to add in the beginning of the video is make sure you're doing this somewhere with minimal traffic flow, and yeah, just have fun with it and keep practicing. Till next time. Deuces.